Hi guys, Cat and Bug here today. We're going to be planting some fall vegetables to put back into our garden. We've harvested most of what came up in our garden, so we need to transplant. I didn't get any spinach in the summer, so we're going to do fall spinach. I'm going to plant the rest of my onions. My jalapenos didn't come up. My yellow banana peppers did, but not my jalapenos, so we're going to do some jalapenos again. My squash, some sort of mold took it over. I think it was too moist here in the south. So we're going to plant some new squash plants because we've had to tear 2 of those up and the other 2 aren't doing very good. I think I might have to take them up. So we'll have some fall zucchini squash. My green beans did great. We got several harvests off of them, but they are done for the year. So I'm going to plant more so we can put them back out. I didn't do corn in the beginning of the year, but we're going to do some fall corn. So I'm going to give this stick here. I've done put my dirt in here and watered. We'll give this stick to Bug and we'll let her put a hole in the center of each pot. And we're going to take the corn seeds and start, and we're going to fill these pods. We're going to put 1 seed in each pod. This is just a cheap little mini greenhouse I bought at the dollar store. I think I paid $5 for it. A lot cheaper than Tractor Supply. I usually buy everything at Tractor Supply, but theirs were expensive this year. And this here, these are great. These are little plastic egg cartons that you get your organic eggs in. When you close those down, they make a great little greenhouse to start anything like your spinach, your lettuce, and get those started in. So we're going to use this for the spinach.
Yeah, I got this one.
All right, Bug, put 1 piece of corn in each hole and just gently tap it over with your finger. Like I said, we pre-watered, so we don't have to water after we're done. We can put the lid on it and then let it hold its own moisture.
Oh. Like that?
Mm-hmm. It's important when you're homesteading or have a mini farm to make sure that you replant as you harvest or reseed as you harvest, so you have a crop that continues to go. You don't have a whole bunch of gaps in between your crops. That way you can continuously have something fresh to put on the table.
And they don't want to pack the dirt down too hard.
No, and like she said, you don't want to pack the dirt down too hard because then it's hard for the seed to come up. Okay, let's put our holes here too.
Stick. Ow.
We are planning on going on a fishing trip tomorrow with my husband into Florida. We'll be going all night, which I dread. But we have a lot to get done today to prepare for that trip.
Because she misses home is what she means dread.
Yes, I do. I have chickens that I have to take care of and tend to, make sure they have enough feed and water. I have a pig that I have to piggy-proof a room for because she's got to stay in the air-conditioned house where it's cooler, just so she doesn't get overheated and die on me while I'm gone. I have a dog and a cat that I have to put food out for and prepare for.
Yep.
We leave our animals when we go. Nobody sits them. We're never gone more than a day or 2 at a time, but we always make sure they are well prepared for and we have plenty of food and water out for them. But we got to clean a chicken coop today. We have to, like I said, piggy-proof the room and get all the other animals ready.
Can I say something?
What?
And we'll also make a video of us doing the coop.
Yes, and I would like to show you guys a little thing I have my pig doing outside right now. They love to root in the dirt. They love to tear up. I have a patch that is nothing but weeds. And
She's doing some construction.
I put her out there, and within 3 days, what it was taking me almost a week to hand pull just a small patch, within 3 days she has torn that up and it looks like tilled garden soil. So I have found a use for my little potbelly pig.
She's doing construction work.
Okay, make sure you get the holes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's exactly enough seeds to fill up this pod right here. And I think that's all we're going to do with the corn right now.
Okay.
These two big ones.
Okay.
I use my bigger seeds because they look like better seeds, so we'll see if I'm right.
Moms are always right.
Okay, we got the corn in, and to make it a little bit faster, I'm gonna go ahead and put these holes in here for her so she can drop the seeds in when I open the green beans. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These little greenhouses have the pod system in them, like the ones where you pick up at Lowe's in the flats. So when you take them out to transplant, it's great. If you decide to just sell your plants, then you can just sell them in little flats. Us though, we'll be using ours, so we're not going to have to worry too much about that. Green beans, we do a lot of green beans, so
Green beans are healthy for you.
I never give very many canned though because we eat them as fast as they come up. We fry them, just cook them.
Just hand it to me. So you don't have to hold
Okay.
them. Okay, there's a hole.
One in each hole. One, that's a hole. Did you put a bean in it?
Yes.
Okay. 2, 3,
Do my glasses look like they ain't clean? Okay.
4,
Good. Is this the first one?
5,
And then 6.
6. We're counting these so we know how many green bean plants we're putting in. 7,
Oh, good thing I catch that.
8, 9,
9.
10, 11,
And we don't got no more. They're all out. Oh. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, where's the next one go?
12.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, that would have been 12 right here.
Because I thought I put a bean in right there.
13,
13.
14.
14.
This one will be
15. 16. This is kind of like STEM class. 17. And then 18.
okay, and that does it for our green beans that I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're moving on to
Yeah, take them to a
jalapeno peppers.
Yep.
We are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these babies. And the reason that I'm doing 6 is because we love to take jalapeno peppers, stuff them with cream cheese. You got them. Stuff them with cream cheese. Wrap them in a slice of raw bacon. And at the Dollar Tree or dollar store, you can find these little square styrofoam plates. I take them and I lay them on those plates. I get about anywhere from 8 to 12, sometimes 16, depending on the size of the peppers, on those trays. Then I take the gallon vacuum seal bag and I stick that down in there and I vacuum seal them, put them in the freezer. And then when we want stuffed bacon wrapped jalapenos, we pop them out of the freezer all year long, pop them in the oven for a few minutes, and they are delicious. We also eat our jalapenos and other things, fried potatoes, and we do spice with them too. I have some other peppers that we're going to show you later. We're going to make pepper spice today. And we'll show you how we do the peppers, then grind them, and then turn them into the powder spice. You put a little silicone gel everything in there to keep them fresh. And you can stick them in the cabinet and you have spices all year long.
Okay, Mom, where's the seeds?
So here's our jalapenos.
Okay.
And hopefully I have 6 left. Yeah, I think I do. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these in here because the seeds are so tiny.
Mom, you just dropped
There's
one.
one.
I believe right there.
Watch out. 2,
Mom.
3, put it in this hole.
It's in that hole.
4, 5, 6. And I always double seed. You can cover the holes. I always double seed my jalapenos just in case one doesn't come up,
So
or
like
if they
this.
both do. It's a vine stability in this windy southern part of the country. So you have one jalapeno, the wind blows, and it kind of breaks the stem sometimes. If you plant 2, then when the wind blows, sometimes you can take a neoprene tie and just loosely tie those together, and it makes a thicker stem. And they do much better, and they bush out much better, and you have double the amount of peppers. Okay, where is the stick?
You laid it somewhere.
What did we do with our stick? Here it is, here it is, here it is.
Oh.
Okay, so we got corn. Then we got green beans. We got jalapenos, right?
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure.
Now we are going to do squash. So I'm going to do 6 squash.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's gonna drop the seeds?
Give me just a minute. I'll let you put the seeds in.
Okay. They're big.
There's 2, 4, 6.
Okay. And where's the holes at?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Hey, Mom, you can cover them.
Okay.
I got that one.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and make our holes for our onions.
Okay. Alright, Mom. Got it in the holes. You can cover them. And I got 2 more green beans left.
Do you?
Uh-huh. What are we gonna do then?
There shouldn't have been 2 more. I gave you 6, and there were 6 holes.
Hold on, let me check. Oh. Is there one in that one?
You didn't put one there. You didn't put one there. You didn't put one there. You only put 3 in. And I gave you 6 seeds. So where'd you drop the last one?
Can't drop it.
Oh,
Are you sure? Mom, look down in there.
you put it in way too far. Okay, cover them up.
It'll still grow.
And here are onions. I'm gonna do the rest of my trays and onion seeds if I have enough, just because we love green onions.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna stand so I can see where I put the seeds.
There wasn't anything in this one, right?
Nope. I don't believe so. Hey Mom, there's a hole.
Cover it up.
Cover, cover, cover.
So we did corn,
Mm-hmm.
green beans,
Mm-hmm. Green beans. Mom,
jalapenos,
these are green beans too. As in
jalapenos, squash,
Uh-huh.
and the rest will be onions.
Yes.
We need to remember this so I can label my lid. This is getting a little bit confusing.
Not for me.
Well, I thought I had onions left in here.
Let me see. Mom,
Okay, that package is empty.
Mom, are you serious? I just saw
That package is empty. Well, I guess we're not doing onions right now, people. We will go ahead, save this
for last.
for something else,
Yeah, for.
and we will do our spinach in these holes.
Mhm. Hey Mom, what did you do with this thing?
I already made the holes, so we don't need the stick.
Oh.
And these are tiny, tiny seeds. So once again, I think I will put them in the holes and you can cover them over.
Cover that one. Cover. Did you already put some in that one?
Let me get them all in and then you can cover. How's that?
Okay.
Just barely cover it gently. Okay, cover gently.
Just because they're tiny seeds. Tiny.
Spinach is great to can too. Or freeze, or eat raw.
Well, are these the next one?
Of course, cooking is a favorite way of mine too. Alright, cover them babies all up.
Alright. I think I did. Oh, not these. Right here.
Just barely tapped in there, cover it up. Soil just loosely over the tops. We're not going to tack it and pat it all down. Alright, we're going to put the lid on it.
Here's the lid. And it goes just like that because the Jeffy is right side up.
Single here. It doesn't always snap. Okay, where's my permanent marker?
Right here.
Now we're going to list what we have here.
Okay, so
We have corn.
corn.
We have corn.
Corn.
This one was green bean.
Mm-hmm.
This one was green bean.
Wait, are you sure? Did we only have like 2 corn? Okay, good.
And which other one was green bean?
Green bean. Green bean.
Oh, I did squash, right?
Yeah.
No, I did 6 squash.
These are green bean, I'm sure of it, because I remember that little white thing being in a jalapeno.
Okay. We got corn.
Yeah.
We did our green bean.
Finally, you get smart here.
Then we had jalapenos and squash.
Yeah, right here, jalapenos.
Only did 6 jalapenos.
Yep. 6 jalapenos, and then I believe this one
And
was
this one was squash.
Yeah. And then the last one.
These were okay, squash, jalapeno, spinach. Couldn't think what I was trying to say. Spinach. And what did we do here? 2 we forgot. I guess we'll figure it out when they come up because none of them look alike.
No, this one is jalapeno. Oh, you already put that.
But anyway, we're going to take this out because it's warm here. It's really warm here and they won't have any trouble germinating. We're going to go ahead and set this on my front porch and let this set a few days and see how our seeds are growing. So we're going to do that now and then we'll come back. Okay guys, we're going to set these out here in the sun. Porch is a little shaded right now, but the heat's nice and it will be sunny later today. So we're going to set these here. And we will come back in a few days and show you how those are growing. Okay, we're going to go for it right now so we can get our shoes and stuff on. Then we'll meet you back outside and I'm going to explain how I have my pig working for me. Alright guys, we were telling you about how our pig does some work for us. And I was telling you about all the weeds we have on our property and how it takes so long to hand pull them. And how I've been tying her. Now we're going to show you. I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see for yourself. Here is what the majority of our wooded area looks like.
Yeah,
I think these are like some little invasive trees that keep coming up because they have a stem like a tree and they are very hard to pull. But Recently, I started bringing Georgia out because she loves to root, and I tie her in just a 4x4 spot on a leash, and she has done this for me. I just keep moving her.
To tree to tree.
The soil is almost like garden soil that has been tilled with a tiller. Now I have her out here in this area. And as you can see, she is going to town. Put her bucket of water out just to make sure she has fresh water at all times. Hi, Georgie. You want to tell the people hi? Huh? You want to tell them hello? But we named her Georgia after the state we moved to. And as you can see, she is filthy right now. And I will probably have to bath her before I can take her in the house this evening to put her in her room. If she gets a chance, she'll dump that bucket so she can waller in the mud. But yep, this is how Georgia helps out around our property. She tills the ground and tears up the weeds. So I don't have any problem with that. If y'all know anything about watching some of my videos, you know that I hate to pin up my animals. I like to free range. My chickens run free. The pig, of course, you can't just let run free. She'll end up in the guy's cotton fields next to us. But we put her on a long, very long leash, as you've seen, and she can go several feet. She's very happy. I'm in the process of getting her a kennel, a 10x10x6 from Tractor Supply, so when I have to pin her up at night or when we have to leave, I can put her in it, and I can transfer her from the house to outside. I love her being in the house, but if you know anything about potbelly pigs, a lot of people won't tell you. They tell you all the good stuff, but none of the bad. They like to chew. She has chewed up the corners of my door facings, my walls. My husband went berserk on me. I had to fix them and paint them really fast because he was very upset over that. They like to root. If you don't get them to the door fast enough, they will pee and poop. I don't care what people say. They will hide somewhere and do it. She goes out. We keep her out most of the day, and then we bring her in of an evening, and she stays in her kennel all night. But like I said, I'm trying to locate her outside because we have a little dog out here too. They love each other. They get along very well. And for the socialism part, I think putting their kennels beside each other, that'll work out good. So she can be out in the daytime while we're here and while we're outside. But then when we need to pin her up, we can pin her up and she can still be outside where she loves to be. Now we're going to take you to the chicken coop because, of course, we have to clean it. We have a bunch of baby biddies out here, and we have 12 old girls and 2 adolescents. These are my big girls. They're my old ones. They range from 2 to 5. And here are my baby biddies, which are getting up there a little bit now. There's 3 cages in the front. Behind those 3 cages, there is a cage underneath that top shelf that's got 6 Rhode Island Reds in it. We have to keep them separated because they like to pick on each other. There in the back is the white little Silky who had the wry neck. She came out of it great, and she's doing good. The little Polish that we ended up with. And I think we have a silver-laced Seabright. This is my 2 adolescents. It's a pair of Easter eggers that we hatched out in a homemade incubator by ourselves. We didn't even think it was going to work. We put in 18 eggs, and out of those 18 eggs, these 2 actually hatched. Hold on. This is the oldest chicken I have. We call her Lilac. She came with us from West Virginia with a group of 4. 2 of them died and the fox got one. She's still with us, and she is the head of our flock. Hi, Lilacers. As y'all can see, this is a before picture before I clean the coop. This is how messy it gets within a week. So I try to clean it at least once a week. I mean, this isn't bad compared to some coops I've seen, but still, I want my eggs clean. I want my chickens clean. And as you can see, we keep a fan in here on them at all times. I have one window. I'm really wanting to add another window to this back wall to help with circulation. Here are my nest boxes. And I will give you an after. Back there you can see the other little Rhode Island Reds in the very back, in the pen back there. But anyways, I will give you an after pic of what the coop looks like when it is clean. As y'all can see, I'm getting ready to put up a new fly trap because this one in 1 month's time is completely full. The after of the clean coop. I have one hen in there throwing a fit. She is my troublemaker of the bunch. She ripped open the bag of bedding that I had on the top shelf before I cleaned it, and I found a nest dug in the center of it full of eggs. So that is why she is unhappy right now, because I took her eggs. So me and Bug are exhausted. It is 98 degrees here. As you can see, all the sweat in my hair. And needless to say, cleaning a chicken coop in that heat is not fun. But we have to do it once a week to keep our girls healthy and happy and keep our eggs nice and clean. Anything you want to say, Bug?
I'm tired.
She's always tired. Mom works her hard. Alright, so next time we see you will be here in a little bit when we are in the house piggy-proofing Georgia's room so we can go on vacation this weekend for a day of fishing.
But first I gotta take a nap. I got a headache.
No, but first she's got to take a nap. She's got a headache. But anyway, we'll see you in a little bit. So guys, here's our pig-proofed room. It is my office, which has Georgia's kennel in it. But I scooted everything over behind my desk, beside my desk, crammed it in there. Opened up this table I had, which meets up with a wall. Put her kennel to the point where it didn't meet anymore. Opened up both windows to where she has some natural light. Fixed her kennel. Brought in an old swimming pool. Put some wood chips in it so she could root and play. That worked good last time we left. I set this on top of part of the air vent because this room gets really cold fast. It's the first one the air vent gets to. And not only that, so she wouldn't back up and pee down the air vent. I brought her toys in to keep her occupied. I'm going to set a bigger water pan in beside this water pan, and that's so she doesn't tip it and spill it. The last time we went, it works because she did tip the wand, but it all ran into this green pan, so it didn't go into the floor, and she still had drinkable water. And of course, I need to wash out her food bowl and get her some clean food and put in there. And I think I'm going to try to put some sort of potty pad right in that area there. So wish me luck that it works good, and I will let you know how it worked as soon as I get home. The next time you see us this evening will be when we're back in Georgia to bring her in for the night.
Guys, now we're going back to Georgia so she can go inside. This is always the fun part.
Come on. You know what comes on. Yeah, you know what goes on when I get this thing out. Yes, you do. We use Dawn because it's more sensitive on her. She does not like a bath at all.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to zoom in on her. Look at that dirty pig.
Oh, now, Georgia. We're getting a bath. We got to get a bath. You got to get a bath to go in. You adjust this so it's not... There we go. Hey. Come on. There we go. Gotta get all the icky off of you.
You sprayed the camera and me.
I'm sorry. It's hard when she's carrying on because she's mad. Come on, take all the dirt over here. Yes, come on. It smells better. I know, you don't like it at all. Go ahead and hit your bath. Look at the dirt. Look at the dirt. And she screams like crazy, but it is not hurting her. Hey, Lucky, don't that feel good on your ears? Oh, boy. candy. Huh, quarters, girl, goodness. Goodness gracious, girl. You knocking my bucket over? I use a hard bristled brush on her body. And when it comes to her face, I use a soft. You get over here, quit it. You get over here, quit it. Now get this side. You're dirty! You're dirty! You're dirty! Come on, let's rinse it. Let's rinse it. Let's rinse it. Let's rinse it, piggy. Georgia! Georgia! She says, come on, Mom, hurry up. And she takes a pee every time. The water uses it, I guess. Sometimes she'll actually take the number 2. And look how pretty pink that piggy is. Yeah, look how pretty and big that piggy is. Come on. Georgia, yeah. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Girl. Now we gotta get the part she hates. She hates the dirt to come off of her snout. And I gotta watch because she's double trying to bite. Just because she's mad. Just because she's mad. She cannot go in the house filthy. Hey, hey, hey. You can't do it. We do this every time you get dirty. Okay, let's spray it. Guys, she's not too bad when I spray the body. She hates the face. So I gotta get a good grip. All right, goodness. Georgia, goodness. Goodness. Get that nose sprayed off. See? Get that nose sprayed off. Get the soap out from under the harness because it will irritate her if I don't. Oh, you did me wet, Georgia. You did me wet, Georgia.
Guys, sorry, the video stopped on me, so I had to start it back up.
I had to bring her out of the mud, bring her out here and towel dry her off just a little bit. And as you see, like I said, she is mad at me. But you can't take her in the house all muddy.
Now watch how fast she goes when she realizes that she's going in the house.
All right, come on. Come on. Come on. As you see, she's checking out her new stuff in her room. She says, oh, something is up. What's wrong, George girl? Huh? Did you get your stinky dirty butt back? And now Miss George is going to take her a nap before supper time. She's in her kennel. She was laying down until I come in here, so I'm going to turn the light back off and go out. Let her rest a while. She's been outside most of the day in the heat. Guys, we are pooped. We are getting ready to get a shower and turn in so we can get up in the morning and get ready for our fishing trip in Florida with her daddy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we're going to make more like it. So until next time,